Hey, what's up, guys? With the Hallyu Blast. I'm Oscar.
I'm Serg.
Today we reacting to Babymonster and their new comeback song, Drip. Now, we recently reacted to Click Clack. That one came out on Monday. And I also did an unboxing video for Babymonster and their first album. I put that out over the weekend, so go ahead and check that out. We also are going to be having a podcast coming up soon in the next couple of weeks, somewhere soon, TM. Still working on the details, but we do plan on doing that before the end of the month. I feel like that's a good deadline. Before November's over, we should have that up and going. But yeah, let's jump into this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When I dress, I don't think so much. I could be the gold, I don't need too much.
Straight into it.
I'ma eat that lunch. Baby, so cold, get the ice cream truck. kitty, 놀아볼까? kitty, yeah, we gotta run this town. Hitting me up, cause I got what they like. Baby, got no chance, but I hit that dance. I'll be there. Call me Najima. I'll be there. 망설이지 마. But you don't know about me. Yeah, you gon' know about me. Boy, 아름다운 별들이 빛나는 밤이야. What you say? 끝없는 가지. You know it's only.
Now we're getting to sing.
It's hard to see where this is going.
Baby got passion, ambition, 난 보란 듯이. Look at that. 몸으로 느끼는 내 멋지. Baby got drip.
I was wondering when the drip part was coming up.
Monster came to conquer, baby, holla, what's up?
Hey. Babymonster tour when?
Baby got passion, ambition, 난 보란 듯이. Look at that.
Really like this part.
There's like a synth in the back too.
Baby got drip.
Now here's the question, Oscar. Are we gonna get an explosion?
100%. We're getting an off-gun high note. Yep. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Why does everything end so suddenly? I hate it. Ugh.
Hell
okay,
yeah, brother.
5. Easy 5. Here it comes.
5.
Wow. I was not expecting that, actually.
5.
You know what's funny? Because you're saying you like the chorus, right? I think the chorus leading up into the drip part was probably the weakest part for me now at this moment.
Fascinating how that works, right?
But I can see it growing on me. But I also noticed there was like a synth in the background that obviously the way we're listening to it, it's a little bit lower than we would like to, but it is what it is. Well, we'll deal with that eventually. There was like a synth in the background that I didn't pick up on that first half of the song, and I feel like that might save that part for me. But I loved it. I don't know. It was still great.
So we all know here, right?
Yeah.
We know my biggest issue with their past songs. You know, let's just take She's for example, because it was the first song that I think we were introduced to from them, right?
Yeah.
My biggest issue was always how jarring the chorus was, right? It was always the the title of the song, you know, that would be like the.
So like this.
Well, hold on.
Right.
Yeah, so they would use that as, you know, it was the chorus title of the song. You know, that's how they implement the whatever. You know what I'm talking about. But this part, this drip part, it didn't take me out of the song. It didn't feel too out of the way. It didn't feel like they just kind of like put it in there for the sake of putting it in there. It felt like it was a part of the song. Sheesh doesn't do that for me. What was the song before Sheesh? Batter Up did not do that for me. And what was the one after Sheesh? I generally don't remember.
Like That?
Was it Like That? No.
Or Forever. Forever.
Maybe it was Forever. Yeah. All those parts of the chorus just take me out of the song. I just can't get invested. This, it did not do that.
I'm actually
it kept me into the song. No. That's always been the biggest issue with me and the title tracks that they released. The only exceptions are being Like That and Stuck in the Middle. Two phenomenal songs. I gave both of them a 5, and they're still to this day songs I listen to on a daily basis. I think Like That is going to make it to my top 5 favorite K-pop songs of this year.
Like That was really good.
Like That is just really that good. But I was never once taken out of the song in this instance, you know. And that high note,
dude, that high note was crazy. Like, I was like, when I called it, I was like, oh, okay, that's it. And then it kept going, and higher, and then it kept going, and it got even higher. I was like, holy shit, and it's crazy.
I actually even dare say the end of the song was not as explosive as I initially thought it was going to be.
I feel like it actually kept the same rhythm.
The same rhythm, same tempo. We had this discussion in the previous with Click Clack how. I think you coined it as the Babymonster.
That seems like the Babymonster formula,
right?
At least
so
from what I've heard all their songs, but that's what it kind of seems like title track wise.
Yeah, verse 1 into chorus, and then bridge, verse 2 into chorus, and then it drops low a little bit, and then it explodes. They have added synths, added music, added tempos to make the end of the song that much more explosive, right? Yeah. But this song didn't do that. And I think it's a strength of the song.
It didn't need it.
Well, it didn't need
I guess not all of them need it.
No.
But,
but it kept the same tempo all the way through.
Yeah.
And high praise. Honestly, I can see myself, if Like That or Stuck in the Middle didn't start getting me interested into this group, this song would.
You know, it's funny because I wouldn't think this would. Like, I like this song a lot, don't get me wrong, but off first impression, I feel like compared to the other title tracks, I feel like this is one of, I don't want to say the weaker ones, but kind of. Like, if I were to rank them, I think this would be on the lower end. Like, I'd probably put it, I don't know.
I feel like I have to disagree with you on that one. I have to.
Off of first listen, I just want to make that clear to people watching, off of first listen. But with that being said, I also think that the Ahyeon high note was probably the craziest in this song. I love that. And then Asa's rap was also insane. Ruka's was good too, but Asa's in particular was just, she went off on this song. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just that chorus that I think that is kind of taking like a little bit away from it, but regardless, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like every member had their time to shine. It felt like every member had their de facto part. I mean,
I was kind of surprised. Did we get I don't think we got a Farida high note, because I think she was the one doing high notes and Stuck in the Middle.
Oh.
Yeah, and I don't know if she had any here. Rami did have a part. I think she was in the subway, right when you said, "Oh, it's about when it's slowed down." But I know Farida had a smaller, but I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I need to re-listen. But
well, I still don't know the members.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But I mean, high praise. Yeah. Honestly, I'm happy, genuinely.
Like, in the previous video, I had said Click Clack felt like an appetizer, and I think this song was like the perfect serving, if you will, for right after that. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty happy. I was kind of afraid that I was not gonna like this song. Like, I just literally bought all their albums, and then I did have that thought in my back of my head. I was like, what if this comeback happens and I do not like it? It would be like,
I don't know if that would stop you from buying the albums though.
I've dropped groups
Fair.
groups for less.
Fair.
Like, I don't know.
I mean, about even in the.
I mean, okay, the perfect example, look at Weekly. I loved Weekly a lot.
Yeah, but
I bought all their albums, and then they had this one comeback I didn't like. I kind of just dropped the group.
Your bias also left the group too, so I feel like that's also an added.
Okay, to be fair, I dropped the group before she left.
Fair. But I mean, even in the middle
No
of
hate to Weekly.
no hate to Weekly. Even in the middle of the reaction, right before the first drip, I don't know if you'll be able to see in the reaction, but my eye kind of twitched a little bit. I was like, is this gonna make or break it for me?
As soon as I saw like the subtitles, this is the drip, 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 I was like, where is this gonna go? I was kind of afraid to, I'm not gonna lie.
That was great.
That was, yeah. And I really do hope we're gonna get more music videos. I know we're going back and still reacting to Dream. We haven't gotten to that one yet. We will. I don't know. I think the comebacks are, there's still some more coming out, but as soon as they slow down, we'll probably try and throw that in there just so we can be all caught up before they start making music videos for all these songs. There's a decent amount of this songs. This is their first full album also. So it's not like the other one where it was like 5 songs and 2 remixes.
I think so.
Yeah, this one I think there's a lot more songs in this one, thankfully. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. Like always, see you later.